Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back once again to Civilization 6, where we are playing as the US, and honestly, we're probably going for the cultural victory here, because that's where we are closest to. We are in the lead. We're actually in the lead for all the victories. We're the most advanced on the domination victory, which we could definitely do that if we wanted to, but I would rather not. Yeah, I would prefer to just get things done. Just prefer to go for a more peaceful victory. You know, now that everybody hates me because I'm a terrible warmonger, and I have epic negative warmongering score here that I will... Oh, look at that! They fear us because we're winning. They fear us because we're winning? That... Hey, it does take effect! I mean, it's completely dwarfed by the amount of warmongering score that I have. But, that is interesting. Yeah, they need to do a lot with the AI in the next, expansion. One of these days, I'm gonna play a round of, Civilization Beyond Earth for you guys, and I'm gonna show you... I may even just make a video on, it, just maybe just a highlight video on its diplomacy system, because there are two separate things there. There is... I'm probably going to get the names wrong, but there's respect for one, there's a respect meter, and there's a fear meter. Now, what happens with the respect meter is if you have good relations with them, with other civilizations, then their respect for you goes up, they like you better, etc., etc. If you go to war with people quite a bit, then you lose respect, obviously. But if you happen to be very powerful, if you end up being a bit of a conqueror, or a lot of a conqueror, as that most of my games in that game end up, then the fear meter starts to rise. And as the fear meter starts to rise, then all of a sudden people who are denouncing you and despising you all of a sudden are willing to do business again, because they're afraid if they don't do business, they're going to be the next on your hit list. And that to me seems a lot more realistic, and it would, in general, I think it would improve this game a fair bit to just, like, have the AI at a certain point, like when at a point where your army could destroy somebody else. So say Trajan, for example. Trajan should be terrified of me right now. Brazil, I don't know why their army score is so high, but honestly I could crush them like a bug at this point. So they should also be terrified and be able to have good relations. Now, what happened with this system is you got backstabbed all the freaking time. Like, at regular intervals, it seemed. They went from like, oh yeah, we're totally best buds, we love you, we really, really do, to, you're a monster, I hate you. It's like they would show their true colors every now and then, but they would be almost deceptive of like, no, we totally like you guys are great. But then again, that came in with the Beyond the Rising Tide expansion, which had a lot of diplomatic stuff in it. And come to think of it, they might do something similar in this new expansion, because alliances are going to get a lot more important in this new expansion. So, yeah, they've got to do something, otherwise alliances are going to continue to be meaningless. And people on Deity are just going to be like, alliances are for casuals, whatever. Psh, I'm just gonna go and just steamroll everybody the way I always do. It's the most direct path to victory. Which, sadly, is the case. It seems like it's the most direct path to victory is to always just go to war with the AI, because once you get the ball rolling, they're not very good at it. Anyway, I think I'm done my ranting and raving. Let's continue on here, guys, and let's see about Let's see about getting some stuff improved. And here we go. Pedro's denouncing me. Gotta make sure that he doesn't stay undenounced. Also, my Warmonger score degrades at a glacial pace here. Or, what we need, if we can't get... Oh, Scythia's a democracy now. Welcome to the future, Scythia. Looks like somebody tried to attack my tank. Oh, they tried to do it with a cannon. That's... Well, that could be effective. I mean, it would put a dent in the tank, I guess. Maybe? Not if it has depleted uranium armor. Alright, let's finish that off. Goodbye, barbarian field cannon. Alright. Mary Cassett. Let's have her make another portrait. Okay. Yay, kid is having a bath. Lovely. Moving on. City ranged attacks. St. Louis. Let's attack. Alright, so social media next turn. That means we're going to have to change up some policies. I've also been looking into maybe sucking it up and getting New Deal again, guys, because it turns out I'll have to double check when I go to the policy screen, but it will provide +2 amenities. I'm not sure exactly how many... I'm not sure precisely how much housing it does. I believe it's 4 housing and 2 amenities for every city, but then it has a caveat of an 8 cost. A tremendous cost. For, like 8 gold per every city.
Important nothing shall I tell you first?
So yeah, 8 gold per every city with at least 3 districts, which is pretty much, I would say 95% of my cities would get charged for that, and that's... I have a lot of cities. Alright, let's change some policies. So we may try New Deal. I feel like we're going to lose big time if we do. I'm going to drop Integrated Space Cell. I think I'll even drop Professional Army, put Levée en Masse up here to save money. So we'll just go into full... Yeah, we'll take a look here and see if we can... Could do collective activism. Here's the thing, both of these right here are really powerful, but we're almost done. So, like, we have the 2 end of game civics here for the civic tree. So we want online communities. That's the big one we want. We want to keep free market and e-commerce. You know what? I might actually dump 5-year plan for a little bit. Let's experiment. Let's throw in New Deal. And we'll throw in heritage tourism. So this is going to give us the maximum, like the only thing we could do to even make tourism even better is to do satellite broadcasts, but I think that's a waste at this point because we have hardly any music. So we're going to try this setup right here. We're going to see what happens. I expect we're in the poorhouse right now. Well, that's not as bad as I thought. I mean, it's a crushing blow economically, but... Alright, new civics. So yeah, we're pretty much at the end of this. Let's go ahead and grab opera and ballet. And we'll go ahead and pick up some production in cities that need stuff produced. Let's get a stock exchange and a power plant in Brasilia. Get a market here. I guess we'll go on foot with this guy. Oh, he was killed. It's okay. The Norwegians have no respect for us anyway. We're fine. We'll go ahead and we'll suzerain that city unless we can do something better here. That seems okay, although we can get 3 with Leventa, which means that we can actually get boosts from our holy sites. So that's... I think that's the best, because we can get... We'll be able to get some bonus faith. Okay, so D. Let's take a look at our great works. So it's religious. Oh, can I move this? Damn, I can't. Can I move this? Let's try that. No, doesn't really do much. So these all need to be portraits, but it's not going to be themed. Whatever, we're fine for now. So St. Louis has a barbarian encampment we need to deal with, so we're going to send the tanks off to deal with that. Go ahead and mine some more jade. Take a quick look at the science victory here. So John Curtin's gearing up, but he hasn't researched the necessary text yet, so we've got some time. You know what, buddy? Here, have some furs. Let's see what that does to our relationship with you. Favorable trades. There should be a specific gift that shows up here. May have to wait. Respect empires with lots of land. I want to see how much gifts actually give us.
Ballet projects a fragile kind of strength and a certain inflexible precision. Ballet projects a fragile kind of strength and a certain inflexible precision.
Alright, let's grab another one. Guess we could do capitalism. Yeah, sure, let's grab capitalism. Let's check Trajan again here. So we're devout, favorable trades, good meetings. Favorable trades. We did a joint war, same government, good trades. Friendly meeting, good trade. Spec strong navies. Scared of threatening civs. Fought a common war together. Good trade relations, friendly meeting. Favorable trades, different governments. So we're in overwhelmingly negatives. We're overwhelmingly in negative standing with everybody, and that's not likely to change anytime soon. This city, what do we want to do with it? I guess I'll actually build... I'm gonna get a builder here. I can't really do much at the moment in Cincinnati. Go ahead and get another trade route here. The commerce zone is fully upgraded. The city has reasonable production. Let's actually get started on Big Ben here, just for the hell of it. No, we'll do Big Ben first. And we have some new envoys to send out. Send one out to Leventa. That makes us suzerain. Right, we're getting bonus envoys because of that one there. Because of our civic. Let me just pull that in here. Containment. Oh, yes, we need to send this one to a different city. So, select the highest. Oh, Buenos Aires actually has a quest for a city, for a trade route. Let's do that. Get another envoy with them. What areas are the Roman workers working right now? They are... Yeah, they aren't able to work any further than here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and clear that marsh. Maybe put a farm down, I guess. We don't care about that. Continue. We're gonna get 260 in terms of faith generation per turn. That's nice. Tamiris likes our Air Force. I believe we have 2 planes. It's better than her Air Force, so she's impressed. Very good. Well, this is a big old trade right here. How about we don't do that? How about I give away amenities to people for... Like, I give away all my amenities for an artifact. That could work. At least they're not giving them away the way they did before. That's always good. I think in my game with Germany, I was basically robbing them.
You may end up where you were heading.
What I did in that playthrough when I played as Germany, I bought all the artifacts for 1 gold, and they fixed that particular bug with the AI, thankfully. Let's go ahead and grab telecommunications. Okay. We'll go ahead and grab a temple here. I guess we should save up for a naturalist. That's probably what I was doing. So I think we have 1 more national park we can get. And... yeah, I guess there's literally nothing else to do at the moment. So Washington is still short 1 amenity. That stinks. I think once the Manhattan project's done, we're going to get started on the hangar and the airport. Although, we can get a new district down here. Could get a spaceport. I think we would probably want to get an industrial zone down. Maybe put it right here, that way it has these 2 districts plus potentially another district from Detroit. How are we doing in terms of culture victory? We're climbing. We're climbing slowly but surely. I'm just going to pop back into that screen actually and just take a look. So we've got... oh, our tanks actually took significant damage, so I think they need to pull back and heal for a bit. So anyway, I believe it's our turn now. Let's take a look here. So we're getting plus 75% from a trade route. So everybody has a trade route right now. That's good. So that means we're putting as much pressure on them as we can. We're generating 700 tourism per turn. Gonna hold off on faith buying anything until we get that next naturalist. Could potentially build the Eiffel Tower here if we wanted to. Or actually, we could build a theater square. That's not a bad idea. It's only 12 more turns. More opportunities for film studios is always a good idea. I'm going to try to get started on a stadium in this city in Texcoco. Try to work out the amenities problems. This is a trade route. It was a trade route to Rome. Do we have anything else? Anything that might be better? So this trade route gives us more money. Let's focus purely on money here. Let's see what we can get. So it looks like trading with the Norwegians is the most profitable bet. Okay. That is fine by me. And this tank is going to pull back. Going to clear the marsh. Probably want to send some reinforcements to New York here. Apparently we're a wretched liar that can't be trusted. Possibly because I'm a warmonger. Let's see how much of a warmonger she thinks I am. Quite a bit. Alright. Somebody just pillaged something. The industrial zone's been pillaged. Alright.
The inherent vice of capitalism is the unequal sharing of blessings. The inherent virtue of socialism is the equal sharing of miseries.
Alright, Winston Churchill, everybody. Yeah, let's actually grab totalitarianism just to get it out of the way, and also there might be some good policies there, like gunboat diplomacy. Naturalist. Hey, we can get one of those now. Alright, let's get one right here. Let's see where we can build park. One up there. Any other parks? Any other potential parks in here whatsoever? Guess not. Nobody likes the jungle, apparently, so I guess just the forests, although this... Alright, sure. How about down by Rome? Rome has so much land. But this is next to a mine, so that's gonna make it very difficult to get any sort of... For us to get the Nash... To get the score we need for beauty. The appeal score. Alright, this city... Let's build the watermill. Get a stock exchange, that's a priority. A research lab, not really a priority anymore since we have one, count them, one more tech that we need to do. Then after that, it's just a case of we will just keep on doing future techs. This guy's gonna heal for a little bit. New York is gonna have to weather the storm for a bit. Where's our other... We should have more tanks. At least I thought we should have more tanks. I'm gonna select a unit and then just scroll through the unit list. So we got all of our traders. Observation balloon, naturalist, medic. Yeah. We have a tank right here. It's going to take 12 turns for him to get up there, though. Alright, so that's not ideal whatsoever. How long will it take the Rough Rider? 5 turns. How does that work? Okay, well, let's get the Rough Rider up there, then we'll upgrade him. So I can tell by those spaceports that Australia is definitely gearing up for space race victory. But also they're fairly far behind.
Come here. I want to see you.
We're almost 1/3 of the way to culture victory, science victory. We've researched all the technology. I believe nobody else has. Yeah. We're actually significantly in the lead there, which is really good. Telecommunications, we've got that. We'll get stealth technology, get the jet bomber. Alright, this city right here. I could get a bank. That would be useful. So would a factory, but I think we'll go for the bank first. Get a meeting house in Novgorod. Alright, our archaeologist. Let's go ahead and pick this up. His name is Max. Ancient artifact from Tamiris. Very good. That could be useful. Tamiris. Okay, so it's the wrong era, but I mean, we can trade that up with some other stuff later. That could be quite good. Send our naturalist up here. Now that we've got our naturalist, we can start spending some of that faith. Let's go ahead and resume that trade route with Hong Kong. This guy, he's gonna gain some sources. We'll start mucking about. Maybe sabotage their production. Maybe blow up their spaceport. Just have a little bit of fun with the Australians. And now apparently she dislikes me because my air force isn't big enough. I guess she got a bigger air force. Oh, she also bitched out John Curtin for it. Alright, Tamiris, if you say so. I kind of bombed some of her units. Charleston. What can we do in Charleston? These two zones are actually fully upgraded. The city's housing capped, which is fine by me, quite frankly. Its production is not super great. We could start building nuclear devices, though. I think we'll do that. We do need to, or I do kind of want to do Operation Ivy. Let's get an airport in Jerusalem. This guy. Let's send him up here for the next one. Although we probably... You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to send this boy up here. Because some of these are legitimately getting in the way of my improvements. And we'll designate this a national park. What's this going to be? Probably just named after the city? What name did you give it? Come on. Yep. So it's named after the Aztec city. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I will fail miserably. Also, this city should have enough amenities by now. Come on. Oh, okay, give it a turn. I also want to check the tourism lens here to see just how much... It's not going to tell me anything yet. So next turn that should update in the, there we go. Or not.
The ultimate end of any ideology is totalitarianism.
Alright. So what do we have next here? I guess nuclear program? New government? Yeah, guess what? We like our current government, so we're staying with it. New York can blast these guys. Go ahead and do that. Policy changes. Let's take a look. We'll take a look, at least, at the new policies that are up. Third alternative. +4 gold from endgame buildings, such as research labs, military academies, power plants. No. I don't think so. I don't think we have enough to make it worth it. Martial law, that's good for wartime. Lightning warfare is good for wartime as well. Gunboat diplomacy, do we want to switch any of those out? Actually, don't think we do, not right now. It would be good in wartime. All of that stuff is really, really good for wartime. But we're at peace right now. So I'm just kind of content to leave things as is. Alright. Well, that'll get me something. Sure, why not? You're not going to give me any better. I have way too much jade right now. Aquilio's almost done repairing its spaceport. That's good. And Rome is going to be able to launch the hydroponics soon. And that's good as well. Oh, what we should do in Boston, once the industrial zone is done, we should get a submarine, if we can manage that. My aerodrome in St. Louis has been pillaged by the barbarians. How dare they? Fortunately, this tank is ready to come in and save the day. Tank's up and ready to go. Harold Hardrada and John Curtin are at war once again. And it looks like that's all we get from this turn. Or maybe not. I'm gonna move this guy into the city, and I can't justify this, I'm sorry. I can't justify 1,300 freaking gold. No, we're gonna have to wait until nuclear program comes in, and then we'll switch it out so that we can do half that. That's just too much money. The number's too big. Besides, there's probably cities like, if not Cortuba, I'm just gonna cycle through cities actually. See if there's one where I can build an archaeologist. I feel like there should be at this point. Washington, we already finished that one off. Oslo. Nope. Oh, actually, Oslo, though. Oslo can get a nuke site eventually. Should probably queue up a military engineer at some point. Nope. 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 Gonna queue up some religious buildings here. Novgorod, Jerusalem, nope. This city's actually building an archaeologist. Cleveland has terrible production right now. I think I'll queue up a theater square there. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we want to choose something to do another space race project instead. So the city... Nope, no archaeologists available to build here. This place is building a museum. Okay. Let's actually get the film studio off of here. Yeah, we can actually faith buy these now, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna force this city into, say, building something else, like a spy for now. Put that at the top of the tech tree. And then let's go ahead and purchase... Whoops. Well, we're doing art in this city now. Oh well. Damn. To hell with it. Let's do this instead. So the city with the funny name that starts with an S. This one. 7 turns away. Okay. Yeah, everybody else has archaeologists at this point. Cool. Next turn. Oh, wow. 38. So this one's almost been 40 minutes already, guys. I'm sorry. I've lost track of time, which is extremely common with me. So this is going to be the last turn, and it shouldn't be too long since we're at peace. You want me to give up Ode to Joy? No, 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 and no. Do we have any chance of getting a great musician? We do. It's just gonna take forever, though, for some reason. Yeah, 30 turns. And we'll just get two works of music out of it. Bit of a shame. Oh well. Oh, here's a question. I want to look at airports.
Would be sort of a fun power to have, just to see what it was like to move through the world and not be looked at.
I wonder if this quote is from when Kevin Bacon did Hollow Man. So it's a movie where he gets the ability to be invisible, and then eventually ends up like killing people after he's done all the invisible stuff. Allows the ability to airlift. So airports don't appear to do anything directly with tourism.
I would say invisibility.
Okay. Alright, choose research. Future civics, that's all we got. Alright, so we'll finish this episode off. And then that'll be it. Let's get another one for Tamiris. Medieval era, yes! So it is not another ancient era for Tamiris. This museum's actually fully themed now, so it's a grab bag of all kinds of different eras. Ah. So we can unfortunately not move this, because that one's not full. Ancient era, ancient era. Barbarians, Monty. So we can move this, because this is Tamiris, and now that Cortuba is themed as well. So that's progress. We can theme Rio once we get one more artifact. Alright, well, let's use the tank to just run this guy down. Rough Riders are out. They're actually doing pretty well against mechanized infantry. Oh, these guys can attack again. Perfect. Very good. Okay, this guy's got his... Oh! Steal art from the city. Yeah, let's try this. Possible outcomes. Chance of being captured or killed, only 9%. Sure. Let's do that. Let's try to steal some art. Oh, wow. The Norwegians are coming in here. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. And, yeah, next time we'll continue on pushing towards mostly the culture victory, but also trying to get the steps for the science victory done as well. And hopefully within the next episode or two, we will get ourselves one of the victory conditions. We're roughly just under halfway for culture. Science? Well, we're going to have one of the spaceship parts pretty soon, and nobody else is near close. So, it's looking pretty good. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. My name's Ybot. Please subscribe if you do enjoy these videos, and I will see you guys next time.